Hello everyone, Chess Hoodie here. So today we are gonna talk about how to defend a difficult position. So we are gonna take an example from my game from today. I am black and this is move 17. It's my turn and I've been playing um, very tough moves for the last 7 or 8 moves because I was always on the verge of losing. And here, as you can see, white is dominating, and my instincts told me to go c6 to control this square. But okay, I saw that if he just takes, I take and nothing happens. Yeah, he can exchange this knight for this bishop, but that's about it. Um, but what did scare me was if he just retreats. If he just retreats, then I didn't see how to defend this pawn. But after the game, I found this variation. For example, takes, takes. Actually, this is what I saw, but I didn't see. I thought there will be trouble with e5. And then after the game, I realized that it's not trouble. Because after f4 I can take once to open up the queen, and if he takes then I give this check and I just checkmate him. Oops, sorry, not like that. Yeah, checkmate him. So that was the move that scared me, knight back. But it's nothing. Also, had he gone here, I would have exchanged and pushed this pawn like this. That was my plan. But I didn't see what to do on knight back. Another possibility, which is actually not possible, is to take the pawn, but then knight jumps in, attacking the queen. So the queen has to go to f6, but then another knight comes, attacking here, here, and here, and I can't defend everything. If I protect the e7 square with queen e6, then knight c7. If I protect the c7 pawn with queen c6, then knight e7 wins the queen. So let's go back. So in this position, I couldn't make c6 work, and I played knight c6, which is a losing move, but it is a move that sets up several traps. First trap is that if he takes my knight, I just take and my problems are over. I'm gonna put the queen here, the bishop here, another bishop here if necessary, and I'm fine. So that's the first trap. The second trap is if he pins me here, he loses the game. After bishop b5, I can take his knight and attack the queen. So he just loses a piece, for example, like this. Piece down, yeah? So I set some traps to my opponent with knight c6, but he found the right move. Knight b5, very unpleasant, attacking here 3 times, yeah? So I defended, and now I saw that he has this move, but I had something in mind. Let's see what was that. First, if you try, so the problem is he's attacking twice, and if I open up the bishop with dc5, defending, I'm not really defending. He can just take and open up his rook and attack my rook while his knight is protected. So I just lose material there. But my defensive move was to actually use the position of these 2 pieces. So knight b4, attacking the queen, attacking the attacker of my position. So he has to exchange. After knight takes, pawn takes, 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 there is this move, knight c7. And when I prepared knight b4, I saw this position in my mind. This was a rapid game, so I had some time to think. And at first it looked bad, but then I found a resource. So this is how you have to think. If something looks bad, you still have to try and find a way to get out of that bad situation. Because here it looks terrible. My both rooks are attacked, and I can't capture the knight. But there is an awkward position of his pieces along the c file. So I use that fact by going here, bishop g4, attacking the rook and winning a tempo for this pin. So if he takes one of my rooks, I'll take on d1 and we continue. He's better, but I'm not losing anymore. That was his best choice, to, for example, take one rook and then just play this position. Opposite colored bishops, he might win this pawn, and I have a worse king, but drawing chances are there. Although he's better. But he played rook c1. He thought, okay, he's going to support this knight and maybe capture one of my rooks. But now, rook c8, first pin. Yeah, so he's under the pin, and he escaped it with a sneaky move, attacking my rook. So if I go for this knight, I would lose the game. Yeah, takes, and the rook on e8 is undefended. I just lose an exchange. But now I have another defensive move, going back with my bishop d7, and attacking his queen. And this was his last chance to keep the game in realms of balance with knight b5 or bishop b5. Both of these are fine. I mean, sort of. But I don't know why, he played queen to a5. Sorry, after bishop d7, he played queen to a5, self-pinning himself. And now, after a simple move, bishop c6, I cut the connection between his rook and knight, and he doesn't have time to take because I'll just take his queen, like this. So after some thinking, in this position, my opponent resigned. So this is not a bragging video. This is because I think this position is an example of how sometimes you need to be resourceful in a difficult position. Sometimes the position looks horrible. It looks like you just need to throw it to the into the garbage. But there might be some hidden resources if you look carefully. Alright, thanks for watching and see you again. Bye.